Come on, Ryunosuke. We have all the clues now. That bottle of water contains no poison. It can't, dude. She straight up literally just drank a glass. As I thought, there is no poison in that bottle. What? Why, Ryunosuke? Isn't it obvious? If there was poison in there, she'd be dead by now. Sometimes your unadulterated naivete really astounds me. But sometimes it's in need of a good staining until it's as dark as your uniform in the ways of the world. Oh, is that what this color's supposed to represent? That was a guileless ending to a promising line of enquiry, counsel, for which you will be penalized. Aw, shit! This whole trial is poison. There has to have been poison in that bottle. Doesn't there? But there can't have been, because otherwise she would have killed her dead. Come on, Ryunosuke. We have all the clues now. That bottle of water. Well, it has to be the other one. I'm not gonna do the same one again. Contains poison. The culprit did put Curé poison into Dr. Wilson's carbonated water. The defense refuses to change its position. You're serious?
Objection!
Objection! Fool! Are you blind? There is no possible way that bottle could contain poison. I mean, we just saw Miss Brett drinking the water from it. That's right. Which rather complicates your argument, I think. Fuck you! And I believe that complication can be explained. How? Exactly. I need to think through all the things that don't quite add up here, one by one. I'm sure the answer is in the evidence we have in the court record somewhere. It has to be. Very well. If the defense truly intends to assert this claim, then I must ask you to support the assertion with evidence. What explains how the witness was able to consume this supposedly poisoned water unscathed? All right, we gotta find the piece of evidence. The piece of evidence. Okay, what explains how the witness was able to consume this supposedly poisoned water unscathed? All right, let's do some investigation. Wait. Effects: instant paralysis of the entire body and subsequent death even in minute doses. Route of entry: the above mentioned effects occur when the poison enters the body through a wound, such as that inflicted by a blowpipe dart. I think this is it. Because it wasn't entered in through a wound, that's why she wasn't affected, right? Let's see. Because we've already examined all these other pieces and none of these would really... Yeah, no, it's gotta be this, dude. It's gotta be this.
Yes!
The answer to this riddle is right here in Miss Brett's own research report.
Objection!
Objection! That's not a valid explanation. No? After all, we don't speak English. That report is utter gibberish. This impudent young scoundrel is trying to ridicule the court, Your Excellency. I'm not trying to ridicule anyone. Honest. I'm just reading Susato-san's notes. I concur. This report is too extensive to be considered in its entirety by the court. You will direct us to the pertinent section, counsel. Which section of the report reveals the alleged answer to this riddle? It is... special characteristics, that's it. We've been hearing a lot about this Curare poison. And it's left me curious about something. Oh, counsel? Well, it sounds as though indigenous hunters have been using this poison for years and years. To lace the heads of the arrows that they shoot out whatever prey they're hunting. So, we've been led to believe, yes. And the point of hunting is to catch prey to eat. Get to the point, please! But if they were to use these laced arrows, doesn't that mean there would be traces of poison left in the prey the hunters were going to eat? Yes, good point. So, surely the hunters wouldn't want to eat their prey, would they? Because then they'd be eating poison. Good gracious, counsel! No, that would be madness! But I actually found the answer to that conundrum in this research paper here. Under special characteristics, it says this. The poison starts to work after entering the body through a wound. Through a wound, you say? I see. That makes sense. Yes. The mention of that particular detail seemed a little strange to me, though. But it all makes sense when you interpret what's written like this. When Curare enters the body through an open wound, it has terrifying poisonous effects. However, when it enters the body via the mouth, it has no poisonous effects whatsoever. What? Miss Brett, you authored this research. You knew Curare's special characteristics. And you knew that you could make a spectacle of drinking that water without any danger to yourself. You meddling little rapscallion! Dude, that goose is alive? Well, Ryunosuke, it turns out you're an even better lawyer than I thought you'd be. Really? Me? A lawyer? Objection! Objection! All this poison talk is fascinating, I'm sure. But I fail to see how it possibly... Shut up! So, the ill-bred little puppy has a new toy to play with. Some facts he read in a book. But I'm afraid knowledge doesn't suit you, little boy. It only makes you look silly. Oh shit, what's up, Brett? What's up, bitch? What are you trying to say? Your schoolboyish logic has a fatal flaw. Schoolboyish? Flaw? As even your brain has managed to deduce, Curare is safe to ingest. It seems likely that its effects are neutralized by the acidic nature of the gastric succus. Yes, well, of course. Gastric suckers? What are they? So if this lethal poison is completely harmless when drunk, the professor wouldn't have died when he swallowed it, would he? That's right. Good gracious. That's basic science. Science that even a schoolboy should be able to understand, no? Oh, damn. Hold up. Order in court! Order! The logic holds. If the lady and the professor drank the same poison, they would be affected in the same way. Oh, damn. Alright, hold up. Catch up with the chickadee chat. The logic holds. If the lady and the professor drank the same poison, they would have been affected in the same way. Are you trying to suggest? Yes! This curare poison is completely irrelevant to the case on trial. That's right. Surely even a little cockroach like you could understand something as simple as that. What is this? Welling up inside me. I've never felt like this before. It's a sort of conviction to break down all the discrepancies. It's so intense, almost rage-like. MrSamKim rage in the chat. And more than anything else, it's an animalistic desire to take down my prey.
Objection!
Objection! I don't think so, Miss Giselle Brett. How dare you use that tone with me? You know very well that there is no fatal flaw here. You know exactly why, even though both you and I... You know exactly why, even though both you and the victim swallowed the same poison, you are alive, but Dr. Wilson is dead. Counsel, I'm sure I don't need to remind you, you must provide compelling evidence. As we now know that this poison is completely harmless when ingested. Why would Dr. Wilson alone have been killed by the curare? Here we go, chat, here we go. We are almost there, dude, we are almost there. Let's do, hold on. Why would Dr. Wilson alone have been killed by the curare? I'm thinking it's this. Because of the open wound, right? I mean, Jedi, you mentioned that he had some dental work done, so... But I don't know if I actually have like a piece of evidence to, Hold on. Let me look back at the medical report card. So yeah, I don't have that many chances before this shit is fucked. This is clearly a record of some kind of medical treatment. And there's an entry for the day the professor was killed. Extraction with the use of anesthesia. Extraction? So he had a tooth out. Yes, it sounds like just before he went for lunch, Dr. Wilson had to have had a decayed tooth removed. They probably used laughing gas so he couldn't feel anything. It's the latest medical advancement in the West. Yes, I've heard of people talking about this new idea of anesthetic. It's impossible to imagine not being able to feel the pain, though. There's a cautionary note at the end from whoever wrote it. It says... there's a cautionary note at the end from whoever wrote this. It says... No food or drink other than water for 3 hours. Post-procedure while anesthesia wears off. I do medical report, maybe? Hold on. I'm gonna save. just in case. He drank it though, didn't he? It's true. But with that wound, it's a burn mark, so he'd have to like spill the poison onto the burn. True, right. Shoot the J, bro! Shoot it! Shoot the J. Come in, please. Fuck, we going with... Are we presenting this, chat? Yeah, but it can still get through the wounds in the mouth from the tooth extraction. Okay, that makes more sense. That makes more sense. The drink didn't get on his hand or anything. That's true.
Why don't you purify yourself in the waters of Lake Minnetonka?
I knew you would, bro. I'd say go for it. Why not? All right, let's do it. He had an open spot in his mouth where the tooth was. It would have entered his bloodstream through the gum. Voodoo! True, that is true. He had the tooth extracted, but he didn't have it replaced. True. Thanks for still chilling, Voodoo. Wow, back to the cosplay stream. Lego! Welcome back to the stream. I believe. We got this, guys. We got this. Fucking home stretch, guys. Let's finish strong. Hey, Brian, can you create a poll? Make the poll. I'm just curious. Are you enjoying this game? Yes or no? Just make that a poll. Let's get a little vote going. I want to see. All right, we're presenting the medical report card. Take that! As Miss Brett so readily pointed out, she drank the same water as the professor. However, there was a fundamental and fatal difference between the two diners. A fatal difference? The toxic effects of Curair are only felt when the poison enters the body through an open wound. So, for a healthy person with no injuries, drinking it is completely harmless. But what if there was a wound inside the mouth of the person drinking the poison water? Inside? Yes, like the wound you might have. If you had just been to the dentist and had a tooth extracted, for example. Miss Brett, you've acknowledged many times in your testimony already that you were well aware of Dr. Wilson's dental appointment that day. So that's it. You use that knowledge to orchestrate this. Is she laughing? I don't like to repeat myself, but honestly, I can't resist. These childish courtroom games and your half-baked arguments are all so puerile. What do you mean? Don't worry, little schoolboy. You'll find out soon enough. You see, when you leave vital evidence lying around, you never know what might happen to it. No! I mean, it could just slip. You son of a bitch! No! Oh, dear. How careless of me. I'm afraid afraid some crucial evidence may have just been tragically destroyed. No! What is it just happened? This English woman, she just smashed that bottle. And in the Supreme Court, what a terrible blunder. Oh my god, rabble. Officer, what are you waiting for? Collect up as much of the water from that broken bottle as possible at once. You're wasting your time. This delightful carpet under my feet here was a gift from the British Empire. I assure you, it will soak up the water beautifully. You son of a bitch! You clumsy whore! Shut the fuck up, this bitch! That's tampering with evidence charge. Isn't that like against a lot of folk with evidence like that? It is, bro. She's straight tampering, dude. This motherfucker, dude. No, Brian, I meant create a poll like in Twitch /poll. Bruh. It's okay. Do you enjoy the Great Ace Attorney? Yes, yeah, fam. Nah, shit sucks like Sam. What? Wow, Brian? That's what you make the options? Yeah, fam? Or nah, shit sucks like Sam? One of the best moderators on Twitch, dude. This mother... Oh my god. Okay, so we just accused her on the piece of evidence of that bottle, and this bitch just dropped it on the floor. I assure you, it will soak up the water beautifully. You have neither the technology nor the presence of mind to recover it. How could you? You won't get away with this. You can thump the bench and shout as much as you like, little boy. But I'm afraid we'll never know now, will we? If there really was poison in the bottle or not. You. And let us not forget, we still have some very compelling evidence left intact. Isn't that right, counsel for the prosecution? Of course! You're referring to this photographic print, I presume, dear lady? Fuck you, Ouchie. Look at this fucking simp. That's right. And really, looking at this photograph, it's as clear as day, isn't it? The poor professor was sitting with his back to me. So of course the only person who could have shot him from the front is the little schoolboy. Objection! Objection! No, you killed the victim that day using Curare. And then in order to frame Ryunosuke Naruhodo for the crime, you waited until he picked up the pistol you'd arranged for him to find on the floor before you shot the professor's dead body in the chest with your own hidden gun. Then, in the confusion that followed, all you had to do was turn the dead professor and his chair around. You see? You had every opportunity to commit this crime. What a wonderful imagination you have, young man. A hidden gun, you say? And I shot the professor's dead body. Did I? Well, I'm terribly sorry, but You don't have a shred of evidence. Exactly! And as you have nothing to support your wild claims, the prosecution's stance remains unchanged. The victim, Dr. John H. Wilson, was killed by a gunshot wound. The victim, Dr. John H. Wilson, was killed by a gunshot to the chest. Delivered in cold blood by the accused, Ryunosuke Naruhodo. No. This is unbelievable. How can this be happening? We had her, but now... Is she really going to get away with it? The way she destroyed that evidence was obscene! Ryunosuke.
Lul.
Yes? We've come this far, but now you're the only one who can finish it. What? What do you mean? We've lost a vital piece of evidence, it's true. So if there are any clues left for us to use now, they must be in your head. In my head? You told me before that your powers of observation were the one thing you could really depend on. Well, yes, that's true, but I didn't manage to notice that this woman was a foreigner with a swan on her head. So think back again now. Try to remember every last detail about the scene that day. Everything you saw, everything you felt, every color, every smell. What I saw, what I felt. Every color. Is Kazuma right? Somewhere in the vibrant memory of this same scene in my head. Could there be another clue to expose the identity of Dr. Wilson's killer? There's a clue, all right. Actually, Kazuma, I think I might have something. Thinking back over everything I saw, I think I might have uncovered another clue. You always have something up your sleeve, don't you, Ryunosuke? Come on then, let's wipe the smug smile off that Englishwoman's face with some evidence. All right, I can't wait. It's been niggling me for a while that something feels amiss in my memories of that day. Whatever it is could be the key to arriving at the truth about all of this. It's here somewhere. The clue that shows who Dr. Wilson's real killer must have been is... It's right here, bro. It's gotta be, right? It's gotta be this.
Take that!
Inspector Hosonaga, answer me this. Yes. What is it? He's still miles away. Probably thinking about that bottle being smashed. As you've said a number of times now, you strive for perfection in your investigations, don't you? Absolutely. I wonder, therefore, if perhaps you took anything else from the scene of the crime. Like, for instance, the plate of steak that you took to the victim's table that day.